Hello, hello, welcome back. Join us on a trip from Kuching, Borneo to Brunei. It's the most spontaneous we've been in a good while. Pretty stressful, but yeah, we booked the flight about 2 hours ago. Flight's in about 3 hours. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this sort of spontaneity. The reason we're doing this journey is because we originally planned to go overland to Brunei, but the ferries aren't as good anymore. Well, some of them don't even exist, so we got no choice but to fly. And today, what day is it today? Thursday? Today, Thursday, is the only day which flies. So yeah, we're going to go with it. We already booked the bus to Miri, which is a 14-hour ride away. So yeah, that money's gone down the drain. I'm really hoping we're flying in luxury today because we're flying with Royal Brunei Airlines. Do you think it's going to be royalty? I hope so. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Alright, airport time. We're only here about, what, 30 hours ago, and we're back again. Gate 8. It's one of the smallest airports we've been to again. But there's always room for donuts and stuff. Oh, smells of waffles. Here we go. Fancy. Bags checked in, just waiting now. The waiting game. It's one of them airports which is so small that you have to wait about an hour before departure to go through the through security. So just got to wait here in arrivals for a bit. About 4 litres in now. Don't know why we bought so much water. At least I won't need to eat for about 7 hours. I will though. We keep a lot of the bottles we bring to the airport in the hope that there's a water fountain on the other side so we can refill the bottles, but we're not having a lot of luck in the past few airports. What a love story in graffiti. Separated by toilets. Alright, well we're through security, that was easy, and stamped in a nice spot, so we're saving space. There's literally nothing on the other side of the security, so we're just here waiting. Just filling up the plane now. I think my bag's over there. Beautiful blue sky, I haven't seen that in a while. Happy days.
I've never had
leg room.
like this.
I've never had the leg room seat. Yes. Wow. I'm happy. The flight's only an hour long, not even 40 minutes, but we still have the option to watch films. Some classics. I can watch about a quarter of one. We even get a meal, look. I could do with some more of this. Thank you. Well, we're through, just need to figure out the ATM situation here and the cash. So it's the Brunei dollar here and it's pegged to the Singaporean dollar, so it's 1 for 1. 1 Brunei dollar is 1 Singaporean dollar. So yeah, apparently you can use both throughout the country, so we might just get Singaporean dollars to be safe, so it's easier to exchange. Quick tip for anyone who wants to get money out in Brunei, BIBD, free withdrawal. There we go, we got some Brunei dollars. Alright, well now it's time to find a bus which will go to the city centre. We're staying quite close to the centre, well, 40-minute walk, which is pretty close. Found a bus, hopefully it'll be this one, if not, I'm happy to wait in the warmth out here. The aircon's really got to me in there, it's freezing, especially with shorts on, so I'm not bothered, I'll happily sit here. Alright, that probably isn't for us, that's a holiday bus. Tourist bus. Operating hours 6 to 8. We're in time, no problems there. Oh, how many numbers do you want? Oh, 5. Not that bad. We need to aim for this area here, where there's a bank HQ. Put 2 and 2 together, bank HQ. 24 or 23. All right, brilliant. Public transport doesn't seem to exist, so we got to go and get a taxi now. Yeah, take a look at the sky. Nice little surprise coming here. Been at the airport about an hour now, waiting for buses which don't exist. Yeah, hopefully it gets better from here on in. Pick-up area, completely deserted. So, from what I gather, a lot of people when they come to this airport, they get picked up by family and friends, so they don't need to order taxis.
There's a bus.
But not anymore?
Yeah, not anymore. There's still, but only certain area only.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. How much is it?
$1.50.
Can we use Singaporean dollars here as well?
Yes, yes.
Yeah?
You may use. As long as it's not worn out.
As long as it's not worn out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's perfect.
Perfect. Alright, thank you, mate.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Well, that ends up being a disaster. First hotel, we turn up with a booking on booking.com and they tell us the room doesn't exist. Brilliant. So we sat there for like 10 minutes and they're like, yeah, it doesn't exist. You can pay for this one if you want. And we're like, why are we going to pay more for something which is worse? Anyway, we're at another place now and it's all right. It does the job for a couple of nights. Another beautiful day. Let's have a look round. See, when it's travel, it's not all luxury. We're staying around here or up there. And this is the area. Might as well give you a glimpse while we're here. So yeah, it's not always luxury. Sometimes you have to compromise on places. Especially Brunei, 'cause it's quite expensive. Yeah, it's an interesting area. It sort of feels like an industrial area, but it isn't. You got some big chains around here. You got this huge shopping mall, which actually is a hotel as well. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Walking around last night, we went into the supermarket and also in the shopping mall, there was a food court and it was extremely retro. It felt like we'd gone back to the year 2000 or something, but it's really well maintained. It's like brand new, really cool experience. I had to question what year it was. A few street dogs about. It's a puppy somewhere. There he is. Well, just walking into the centre of town, the entire place seems to be a highway. I mean, it's not very well catered for walking, and I can see why. So the statistics in Brunei show that there's 1 car for every 1.5 people. That is insane. So yeah, you can sort of gather why it's made purely for vehicles. Not ready for walking, but now that I say that, we got a nice walking path, hopefully the entire way. The hat's had to go on because it's too hot. The sun's well intense already. The hat had. Now that's a saying. It's so old school here. They've even got the old Flickr adverts. Haven't seen that in years. University of Essex. I didn't know Essex was around here. I knew it was a little bit out of town, but not that far out. Little fun fact for you here. So as I was saying, the currency here is the Brunei dollar. Now, the biggest banknote they have here is 10,000 Brunei dollars. Okay, to put that into perspective, that is 7,500 US dollars for one banknote. So imagine rocking up to your local supermarket, right, trying to buy a loaf of bread and some eggs, and then you whack down 10,000 on the counter. Do you think they're going to accept it? Oh, sorry, I haven't got any change. It's not going to happen. So yeah, I think it's just a store of wealth, I guess, here. Some people use gold, some people use 10,000 notes. So you see all these rappers, right, in their videos with stacks of £50 notes or stacks of $100 notes. If you see a rapper with stacks of 10,000 Brunei dollar notes, you know they mean business. Almost there now. Quite a nice relaxing walk in the morning when you can put the engines aside. Obviously Borneo is known for proboscis monkeys. The monkeys with the really big noses. So maybe we'll find one today. So there's either no footpath and you're forced to walk on a road, or there's all the footpath. Approaching the centre now, just want to point out the old-fashioned street lights. There's one thing on my list to see, building wise, is the Royal Regalia Museum. Cool dome. We left really early, it's only 7:30 in the morning, so nothing's really open. This is literally the city centre, and we got 3 lanes and 2 lanes on that side. I think people just drive through, have a look round, home. I must point out the nice plants here in the centre, making it nice and green. Gives a bit of liveliness. I think that's made of really small square tiles. Really beautiful piece of art. Now here's the main attraction of the entire country. The domes you see at the top, on all the pillars, are made of pure gold, solid gold. It's not paint, it's real gold. How incredible is that? Here's another look of it. A boat beautifully designed just in front of it, with a bridge leading to it, and then the mosque. As I said, pure gold. Solid set of wheels. Alright, 8 in the morning. What better way to start the day than fried rice? A few poppadoms there. Just finished onion egg roti. Really good. Okay, well we've reached the water, the Brunei River it is. And over there is actually the world's largest stilt settlement. This entire place, people live here. It's made up of 42 villages, and it's got police stations, post offices, shops, mosques, everything, schools, you name it. One of the cooler banks I've seen. Need to get some more cash. Eating for it a little bit here. Storage container bank. Very trendy. The mosque over there. The solid gold is seriously stunning. Oh, there's a local school right there. Some proboscis monkeys. There it is.
Look at that. He's got a baby as well.
There's a fire station on the water. I think they use the water from the river for that.
They're busy.
It's a floating mosque. Well, that ends up being pretty cool. We found 2 backpackers on the street, well in a park, and we were like, have you done the mangroves tour? They're like, no. So we're like, okay. And we got it for really cheap, so they came with us. There were 4 of us in the end, and yeah, finally cutting some costs back after this costly trip. Brilliant. Saw some proboscis monkeys, saw some crocodiles. Can't ask for much more really, and also just the nature itself was stunning. I got some good photos of the monkey. Look, there we are, proboscis monkey, and even a video of it eating. Also managed to see a croc. It's the photo I got. Now, not sure what we're doing, just going to walk around a bit. Got some more money out at the ATM to pay for the accommodation, and yeah, happy days. Day's going well. Once again made the same mistake as yesterday, drank way too much water. Not that I need the toilet, it's just I feel very bloated. Well, we're on the local bus. Going to Gadong Mall, which is hopefully where we're staying. Sounds familiar. Here in the streets again, it's dinner time. Juice first, then dinner. Hello. Watermelon, no sugar, how much? 1? You want? Yeah? 1 please. Alright, let's grab a 1 out. There we are. Thank you. Watermelon, no sugar. That's a rarity these days. Oh, that's solid. That's a good purchase. Now on to the food. Got an absolute haul of food. Grabbed myself a chicken rice. What have we got in there? Some noodles. Bit of mango juice. Yeah, not bad. 2 Brunei dollars for this chicken rice. 1 for each of these noodles. Another day ending with a fantastic sky. Join me in a moment, which is tomorrow for me, for the last part of the journey. Rise and shine. Couple of birds by our doorstep. Oh, interesting. They don't fear us at all. Alright, let's start the day. Okay, they've got a pretty good thing going on here. Saturday morning, and they're litter picking, and the incentive for locals and people to do it is they provide food and drink. It's pretty good. Not only the incentive, but some people, you know, they just want to do it. They want to help their community. According to some people, we've left the best bit till last. Let's see if we can prove them right. It turns out that buses do exist as well, but if we were to take that bus there to Kota Kinabalu, which is in Borneo, Malaysian side again, from here to there, we would get 8 passport stamps. No, thank you. I'll save my 2 pages. I know some people really like gathering passport stamps and collecting different ones across the world, but it doesn't do anything for me. It's the only reason you need to keep renewing your passport, especially if you travel often. All right, well, we've reached our final point. Here it is. Wow. And as I said for the last one, the domes here are covered in solid gold. I've done my research for this today, and it's 24 karat gold. Solid gold. Incredible, no? And the columns, the pillars on the sides are huge. I'm not sure if the camera can put it into perspective. The mosaic tiles as well. That really does shine bright. I love how the grounds are covered in palm trees. I didn't even notice how detailed these pillars are until I got this close. Well, that is incredible, and I think it's a good way to round off the video. So, as I said, thank you for tuning in again. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, get ready for the next one.